was a matching tattoo.
I felt like a sad, melancholic kid back then.
Really opened my mind a lot more to tattooing.
You know these stars?
What was your first tattoo and when did you get it? Sometimes you see these very tattooed people and you ask yourself, what was their first tattoo? This is a question we have today, and we answer to some freaks from you guys out there and see what the answers are. So let's just dive directly in.
Okay, so my first tattoo, I did, you know these stars that is like red and black that all the hipster people had back in the days? I did these here. I think that was my first tattoo.
It's really stupid in hindsight. I got it with someone that I was with at the time, but really opened my mind a lot more to tattooing. And then after that, it was all downhill, so to speak, and I knew I loved it. And I went from a small tattoo to start with to only big projects after that. So, and then I ended up like this.
I got my first tattoo on my forearm in Greece with my actual partner. It was a matching tattoo. It's a long story because we were in Greece and I had a dream about a symbol, specific one. I don't know, but I was like obsessed with the symbol when I woke up, and I told him like, hey, let's get tattooed something. And this is important. It's important to not forget. We went through different studio in Athens, and I was like, no, I don't think it's good to get this type of thing there. And weirdly, like a friend of us told us like, hey, I know a guy, maybe he's here, maybe he's not here. Let's write him a message about all you've experienced and ask for this. Maybe 2 days before going back home, we received a message from the guy, and he said, okay, I accept to tattoo you. I mean, I had like a spiritual like connection with this stuff, and we met the tattooer, and it was the atmosphere was really special, and I noticed that it was super important for our paths and our lives. And after receiving this tattoo, and I noticed that it was the path I wanted to go on, because it connected, like it permits to help people through tattooing, and also there's you exchange a moment with blood and skin, and it's kind of therapeutic stuff. So after that, we thought maybe this is the way to live together and stay alive and share positive things to people with tattoo.
My first tattoo was made by this home tattooist in a small town where I come from. I don't remember his name. He was not super good. I just felt that I need tattoos. And it was this size of a sad demon on my upper back. It's been now covered up long time ago. I guess I felt like a sad, melancholic kid back then.
I think my first tattoo was my hand tattoo, which was an absolutely amazing idea. I was 17 years old, sitting in my apartment with two friends that had this homemade tattoo kit, and a girlfriend who was getting like her knuckles tattooed. And then we decided that I should get a tattoo too. I didn't know what to get, so I was like, can you just make a smiley that represents me when I'm fucked up, you know, when I'm shit-faced. And this was the outcome of it. I don't know if you can see it. Boop. Yeah.
Hey Squirrels, when you like my art, philosophy, my idea of life, I wrote a book as well, which I speak about all of this. Plenty of art books like this too, and much more. On top, I have many of my arts printed on high quality paper. I have it on canvases. So there's endless of stuff what I ever created on our web shop. Beside of this, I created plenty of nice clothings. I designed my own bags, hoodies, zippers, jackets, girly lines, and so much more. All of this you find on our website, site25.com. Feel free to have a visit and see you.
So my first tattoo was on my 17th birthday. My dad took me to a guy called Ray in Boscombe, which is a town just next to Bournemouth, and I had a piece of Japanese flash out of his little secret flash room. I didn't want just what everybody else had on the walls in the studio. So I asked him if he had anything special, and he took me to a room where he obviously kept either all the old flash or stuff that he couldn't fit on the walls. And I chose a white tiger climbing up a waterfall. And probably 6 months later, I went back and had a dragon put literally here. But he put the head of the dragon next to the waterfall, did a wiggly line as the body, and then stuck its tail here. And then just filled all the gaps behind it with wiggly lines that he coloured in that were rocks. That's all thankfully been covered.
My first tattoo, I remember my first tattoo was when I was 14 years old. I take a needle, a stitching needle, and I tattooed some skateboard stuff in me. And with 15 I built my own first tattoo machine. And I started tattooing myself very extensively.
My first tattoo was an alien, not alien, but a kind of gray man in my leg. Was, I think, when I was 18, around 2000. Yeah, something like that, around 2000. I don't remember exactly when it was, but it was around when I was 18 years old.
My first tattoo was, I have 17, and there was, you can't see anymore because I black out, but was a little pig and on the mug, and there was like a sexy pig or something, but it was because I was vegetarian since my 15, so the first tattoo I did was this little pig, but was more kind of like a new school. Wasn't so painful, but I was like very following the steps, from the tattoo artist. He would say that me like, don't get any sun, and I was like walking with a sun paraguas. Umbrella. Yeah, like a umbrella, and looks like, thinking now was like so silly, because he said don't go in the sun, and I was like with the umbrella, like taking care like so much, and I think I was like so silly.
My first tattoo I got when I was 20 years old. I was start to get tattooed inside here on my rib. Yeah, because in that time I'm not really sure about it. I mean, I don't want to, put it like on my sleeve or on my, forearm, or, a spot that people can really see it, because back then I still very young, and my family, not back then 20 years ago, not agree with tattoo for my parent is still very bad, and it's unacceptable for them. So I have to be able to hide it, so I start on my rib in Thailand, and it was in Koh Lanta, the south of Thailand. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's very good experience because we were tattooing on the beach. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yep.
When I was 18, fresh out the womb, I got my first tattoo. And I got like a little gecko on my leg.
So very first, thank you to all our answerers.
The people who collaborate with us, or
Our interviewers.
Yeah.
So very first, a big thank you to all our interviewers for taking the time, answer our question for this episode and many more episodes coming. Any case, are you either interested in answer some question because you think you fit into this, just leave a comment and find us somewhere. And when you want us to make more, leave some comments, drop some likes. I don't know all the stuff good YouTubers do. And then see you in the next one. Peace out.